Hi, everyone. Happy belated Merry Christmas for those of you who celebrate. Welcome to my live. My name is Sherry, and on this channel, I teach you how to manifest heaven on earth because you actually can experience heaven on earth. Everything that you have ever possibly wanted, ever will want, things that you don't even know that you want yet, things that you don't even know exist yet are already all there and waiting for you to be manifested in this third dimensional experience. Today, hi Vanessa, how are you, my love? Now, today we're going to do a self-concept revamp. I have my journal. We are going to do this together, and I'm so excited for this. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this on live, so I'm super excited. Hi, Leanne. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to get your journal. A few things I want to mention. The first thing is I did start the private Manifest with Sherbear Facebook group that is linked down below. Okay, I made sure I linked it before I started this live. I just posted in the group, I'm going to be doing every Monday for the next 4 weeks. So I want to get us through Christmas, through the new year into 2023, manifesting for each other. Now, this is something that I do with my group coaching girls on our video calls, and I'm going to carry that over into the private Facebook group. So I want to explain what it is a little bit here in case it's confusing for some people that are in the group. But basically, one person starts it off by saying what they're manifesting, which someone actually already did almost right after I posted it. And I was like, oh, this is great. So love it. The first person, so a person will comment what they're manifesting. So for example, let's say someone says, I'm manifesting $10,000 and my person. And the next person is going to comment under them and say, I'm so grateful that you have 10,000, and you can be as detailed as you want. And if you guys are in the group or if you guys want to participate and join my group, I commented to the first person. I don't want to say what they're manifesting because it is a private group. So we're going to leave everything in the group there unless, it's something a success story that one of you tell me that we can share to other platforms. But as of now, everything's staying in the private group. I commented under her and I was like, I'm so grateful that you, and I sort of went off on a little tangent as if her manifestation had already come into fruition in this 3D, because that's how we manifest. We manifest from the end. And then I commented, I'll say what I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting for Lizzie, my doggie, for her stomach to feel better and her paws. I put it in the group because she's been having some stomach issues this week. So someone will comment under me manifesting as if Lizzie's stomach is already in like perfect condition and she's digesting her foods well, so on and so forth. I want us to continue this just supporting each other. And also there is evidence behind group intentions. When two minds get put together, it's more powerful. So we need to take advantage of the love and support that we have in this Quantum Leap community and manifest for each other. I will say I do it with the group and we get so many results from it. It's wild. It's amazing. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. And for those of you who support Neville actually has a success story in his book, The Power of Awareness, where he talks about how a husband and wife manifested together. And I think it was an apartment building. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've read that success story, but he talks about how it's extremely powerful when two people are manifesting together. And our words are so powerful, you guys. They are so much more powerful than you think and know. The minute that you intend something, you think something, you assume something, you affirm something, you visualize, you script, you are moving yourself into that reality. It may not show up in the 3D yet, but it will. So I want you guys to really take advantage of that. And I'm going to be starting off this thread every Monday for the next 4 weeks. If we like it and if it goes well, we'll probably continue to do it. It will probably be one of our staples in the group. But for those of you who are just coming in, thank you for the likes. And we're going to do a self-concept revamp. I have my journal. grab your journal. I'll give you guys a minute to get settled. But I do want to read to you a beautiful success story that I got today on Instagram. I posted it on Instagram and I also posted it on the talk, but I'm going to read it for you guys here because it was such a beautiful success story. And with her permission, she said I can share it. So I'm going to read it to you guys now. I posted a TikTok and I basically said, I'm intending, again, this gets into the power of group intentions. I am intending that this is the best Christmas for you ever, that your manifestations come into fruition. And obviously I keep it very general when I do, these public posts on YouTube and TikTok, and that you're in the present moment and that you feel better than ever. And I just kind of went off on this little tangent. Well, I also posted it on my Instagram story, and someone replied to my story, and I'm going to read to you guys what she said. She said, "Girl, I watched this on my TikTok before going on a date with my SP last night. I know me going on a date sounds super positive, but we have been on a break and I was nervous how it would go and what he would say." Totally understandable, right? But here's the thing. She recognized that she has total control over her reality, right? So even though she was a little nervous, she still decided to use the power of her mind. So she said, sure enough, he ends up saying that he realizes life is better with me in it than without me, and that he spent all weekend showing his parents pictures of me and him and my son. We are now both agreeing to start fresh, and he says he finds it pointless to date anyone else when he knows he is already so attracted to me, and when we have such a great connection and so many memories together. Let me also mention that on Christmas Eve, I fell asleep to your 8-hour manifestation commitment YouTube loop. And that's the preview video on this channel. When you click on my name, that video starts playing. And actually, I have been using that throughout our breakup and firmly believe it's what has kept him coming back. And now I know he's back for good. I wanted to ask if you could post one of these for manifesting our best New Year's Eve ever with our SP. Thank you for all. So that is a beautiful, beautiful success story. That made me so happy. And I love how she was just so detailed and let us know what she has been doing. And it sounds like the biggest part of it for her was just simply listening to the affirmation self-concepts. Now, when we even just listen, that's why I say, if I've learned so many things, but another one of the biggest things that I've learned is how powerful our words and our thoughts are. Okay. Our thoughts are so powerful because everything starts with a thought. And even when we're listening to other people speak, things of that nature, we're using our imagination. If you hear me saying that I'm in a loving, committed relationship with my person, your mind is going to go straight to the person that you love, right? My mind just did when I said that. So I just want you to realize that manifesting can be that easy, right? And don't give up, and to trust in the unseen. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. Christmas Eve, she still hadn't heard from him, and all weekend long he was showing his parents pictures of her and her son, which is so beautiful. So I hope that inspired you guys. And without further ado, we're going to start our self-concept revamp. Now, this is something that I'm very big on. I do want to point out that I take a little sip of the sparkling water. It's too late to drink a chai. I do want to point out that when we notice that we're having like those off 3D days and we're stuck in the 3D and we're not ourselves, there are many things that we can do to shift ourselves into the reality, back into our end, right? This is one of them that I love doing. I've recommended this to my clients, and I've even seen other coaches do it and love it and send me like a picture of them doing it when they saw it. Because I had posted a TikTok on this a while ago now. I want to say at least 6 months ago. And I got a lot of good feedback from it. And it's a very quick and easy way to shift yourself back into the state that you need to be in. It's self-concept revamp. I guess you can consider this scripting, right? Because we're using a pen and a paper, but it's an easy way to script. It's going to distract you and it's going to shift you right into the reality that you need to be in. Now, You can do this just one time and read, because we're going to do lists, okay? Read your list every night before bed or every morning, or 5 times a day if you want, once a day. It doesn't matter. It's enough just to do this once and never look at it again, okay? But that being said, you can read it every day. You can read it twice a day. You can read it 100 times a day if it makes you feel good. It's whatever you want, but I do want to point out, you only have to do this once for it to manifest. Now, if you find that you like doing this, and this is something that I do very often when I get, kind of like in the 3D, and I have time, I'll sit down with my pen and paper. I will do this. You can do this every time you get triggered. You can do it anytime you feel like you've been slacking a little bit on your manifestations. You want to do some fine tuning. Another tool, like I always say, I'm just giving you guys another tool to have in your toolbox of mastering this game of life and escaping the matrix of the handcuffs of the 3rd dimensional plane. So we're going to do a self-concept revamp, and we're going to use a specific person as an example, because most of you are manifesting a specific person. But whenever I say specific person, realize that your specific person can also be like, if you're manifesting a house or a job or a friendship or health or whatever the case may be, when I say specific person, whatever your end desire is, it's done the same exact way that we manifest a person. So we're going to go through and we're going to use a person as an example. But if you're manifesting a house, or if you're manifesting a dream job, that's going to be your person, okay? You're going to write down, like, it's done the same way is what I'm trying to say. So I hope that made sense. But basically, our self-concept revamp is going to be 3 lists, okay? So we're going to do a hypothetical situation. Hypothetical situation is you're upset right now because you have the awareness that you're not with your person, that they're separate from you. Maybe they're acting like a dick. Maybe they're ghosting. Maybe they're saying mean things. Maybe they're out doing God knows what and you're not happy. Or maybe you're just not feeling good about yourself in general, or feeling good about yourself in love and relationships. What I want you to do, grab your pen. You can reference this video anytime you feel upset and you want to redo this so you can feel that support. Okay, I'm so glad that we're doing this together, and I send you so much love. Okay, I'm shifting you now into a reality of power and control, but you're going to write 3 lists, okay? So I'm going to write down self-concept revamp at the top. Okay, on the first part, you're going to write down you're going to take your person out of it for a second, okay? And you're going to slowly put the focus on you. And you're going to write down who you are as a person in terms of love and relationships. And you're going to do this from the mindset of the top tier, best version of you who is thriving in their relationship. You feel so confident. You know you're worthy and deserving of this love. Love is easy for you. You've mastered love. When it comes to love, you have the most amazing partner in your life, and you just are on top of the world. You're not thinking twice. You're so secure. You're in receiving mode. You're comfortable with having this. You feel good enough. So on and so forth. So you're going to write this list and you're going to say, okay, if I was in the best top tier version of me and I had this relationship that of my dreams and I felt good enough, what characteristics would I have? Okay. And you can write down short little phrases of thoughts you would be having, or you can just write down things like, and you want to label it your name, or I'm so grateful that I am, or you can write down in 3rd person. It doesn't matter. You could write down, for example, Sherry Elizabeth is, I like to say I am when I'm doing this for whatever reason. It just sticks better. When I do mirror work, I like to say you are. For me, I don't know why, it just helps impress my subconscious. But in the first list, you're going to write down, I am so grateful that when I am in a relationship, I am. Okay. And you're going to write down list. So one of the first things that you can write would be, and I'm doing this with you guys, you are secure, you're confident, you're loved, you're chosen. Okay. And I'm going to stop writing for a second so I can brainstorm. You're irreplaceable. Okay. You are treated like a queen. And you're going to get into specifics of what are important to you. So we all have a different love language, right? Some people like to get gifts. Nothing wrong with that, right? Some people like words of affirmation. I'm constantly getting showered. I'm constantly getting showered with gifts, or I'm constantly getting, words of affirmation. I'm constantly getting praised by my partner. Some people like physical touch. My partner is so, what's the word? Like, we have so much PDA and we feel comfortable with this and they love showing me off, or whatever the case may be. Be very detailed of who you are as the top tier version of you in a relationship in general. So you're taking your person out. Okay. Now, when you're done with that, you're going to go to the second list, which is who you are, or who now you're going to be feeling better just by doing this, because what you're doing by simply writing it down, one, you're distracting yourself and your thoughts. Two, you're moving yourself into that reality where, oh, okay, well, I felt out of touch with who I am, but now I'm moving myself into a reality where I'm secure, I'm confident, I'm chosen, I'm good enough. Love is easy for me. And you go on with things that are important to you. And the second list, now, if you're manifesting a person, you can bring back in who your person is to you, how you identify with them. Now, if you don't have a person and you're just manifesting new love, you write down here, in general, how your dream partner is to you, how they treat you. So if you're, you can write down your SP's name, or you can just write down, I'm so grateful that my boyfriend or my husband. You can keep it general if you want, but you're going to start writing down characteristics of how they treat you. So you would write down things like they're thoughtful, they're kind, they're honest, they're loyal, they're loving, they are, they're family oriented. Okay. They are caring. They are always going out of their way to make me feel special and important. They literally put me on a pedestal, a throne every day. I feel like a queen, right? They are successful. They're funny, but you're going to write down how you want, what you want, you already have. The minute you want something, you already have it. That's already been created by you for you. It already exists, and you're not going to limit yourself. So you're going to change the way that you now identify with this person on the second list. And I really want you to think from the mindset of they're already treating you this way. Okay. You're not waiting for it. It's already happened. They're already treating you this way. And in the third list, so when you're done with that, okay. And while you do this, you guys, just disclaimer, put your phone on airplane mode. Take a break from the outside circumstances. Really let yourself cultivate this inner experience of this new self-concept revamp, okay? The third list is optional. I personally like doing it, and I want you guys to try it at least once. You don't have to, though. Third list, I want you to write down how you guys are in a relationship together, because you want everything to be mutual. And I really want you to cultivate that inner experience of like actually seeing them as together. You guys are a good partner for each other. Together, you guys are healthy. Together, you guys make each other feel loved. Together, you guys create beautiful memories. Together, your families love each other. The intimacy is amazing. Together, you guys are the happiest you've ever been in a relationship. But you're really going to write down who you guys are together. And if you previously have a history of toxicity or anger or inconsistency, none of that exists in this reality. You're wiping all that out. This is the top tier, top notch version of your relationship with this person, or just with the person, love in general, that you're manifesting. So I want you guys to try it. I really enjoyed doing this exercise. I love it. I know that I've had a lot of people do it and get success from it. It's going to instantly make you feel better. And just by you writing it down, realize that's all it takes to manifest something. So it doesn't take long to self-concept revamp. I do have an 8-hour, if I didn't mention it already, I can't remember, but I do have an 8-hour self-concept revamp that I did that covers all areas of your life, love, relationships, careers, family, friends, that I listed below in this particular video. So I do love you guys so much. If you have questions, comment below. Let me know how you like it after you try it. If you want coaching with me, quantumleapdream.com. Don't forget to join our free Facebook group, Quantum Leap Family. Again, I started a thread tonight where we're all going to manifest for each other. If you missed the beginning of this live, I explain what that is and how that's going to work. And I love you guys so much. I'm manifesting that you have the best week ever, that you end 2022 feeling amazing, on top of the world, that you are loved and feel chosen and worthy and good enough, and that all your desires are unfolding before your eyes as you speak. Okay. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful night. Bye.